going on, everybody? Yeah! We are back. We are back and at it. Still having a couple of audio issues that I'm going to try to figure out, but I really don't know what's going on. It works on everything except for stream. So that's what was taking me a second there, but working out the kinks a little bit faster than we did last night, so here we are. That music might be a little loud for you guys, so let me go and turn it down just a little bit. But yeah, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty good. I'll probably be checking my audio just to make sure. But anyways, last night we started our Ocarina of Time run. Heck yeah, Can the Man is back. Glad to have you back. We started our Ocarina of Time run. We made it through the first dungeon, and we have now entered the second dungeon. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if anything changes. That way I can change it up for you guys. But, yeah, we made it to Dodongo's Cavern. So we made it to the second place. We've already gotten the Kokiri Emerald. We have not used the sword yet, and we're going to keep going as long as we can. And I really hope we can make it the whole way. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to make it pretty dang far. Been studying some things today, and I think that'll help us out. But, good. I thought that was like an automatic save in YouTube. I guess I have to manually set it up every single time. So, yeah, I'll have to remember that. I might create a little checklist to check off every week. That probably honestly is a good thing to do, because you'd be surprised how many things there are to have to like get all this junk up and going. I was thinking about trying to multi-stream to Twitch, but there's some issues. I wanted to do it, and I was going to start doing it today. But here's my issue. Here's my issue with it. Twitch, they're weird about some things, apparently. And one thing that they want is they don't want anybody else's chat on screen, right? So if I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time, they only want Twitch's chat showing up on their screen. But if I'm talking to two streams, I don't want to be talking to YouTube chat and Twitch be like, what in the world is this guy talking about? Like, no one said anything. It's weird to me. Could I get by with it? Would Twitch actually take me down? Probably not, as long as nothing inappropriate happened. You could squeeze by. I just don't want to deal with it. And so I kind of hope that Twitch changes those rules. It is weird, because their reasoning is, oh, we don't know what other channels allow. Well, most channels are going to have pretty much the same outline as you guys are. And if you have any discrepancies, you could be like, hey, when someone because I mean, people have deleted comments before or banned someone for saying a certain thing. Just put the responsibility on the streamer to like monitor their stream chat, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. I don't run a big platform, so maybe Twitch knows more about what's going on than I do. But anyways, we're going to go into Dodongo's Cavern here in a second. I'm actually going to get the game set up while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, we made it through last night, the first dungeon. And tonight we'll be going through Dodongo's Cavern. If you guys do like the stream, please hit the like and hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers. That's our next goal. But when we hit it, I'm going to show you guys how to fold a towel, because you're doing it wrong. But we are at 343 right now. So we've gained a few subscribers this week. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm going to try to have a video up. I'd like to this weekend. I've got the scripting for it wrote out, so hopefully I can get it recorded and we'll be good to go. Talking a little bit about Echoes of Wisdom. But that's kind of what we got planned coming up. And I'm going to try to get some other cool little challenges set up too. I also want to play some other cool games that I haven't played before. I want to play. I've never played Hollow Knight. Want to play that. Might play that on stream. I never finished Pokemon Violet, and I'm thinking about finishing that on stream. Heck yeah, yeah. Hopefully I'll get it up. I'd like to this weekend. I'd like to. Oh dang, didn't mean to shake the screen. I'm also going to make a video of the run that we just finished with Breath of the Wild, where I went through it and, you know, did master mode, and every time I died, had to add money. I'm going to make a video of that. Not sure how long it's going to be. It's in the process, and I've already started editing it. But that's a lot of streams to edit down, so that might take me a couple days to edit down, but I'm going to have that one too. But let's get on over to the game now that I've got everything set up. Boom! There it is. Love nothing is as beautiful as this little sound right here. I love this song. Love it. And of course our dude's name is Snot. That was actually Can the Man's name last night. And it's been pretty great. It's been pretty great. That was his name suggestion, so we got Snot here. It's all good. Here's what's kind of funny is I do wish that I think one day I'm gonna need, like, if I do continue to grow, and I hope I do, you know, I'd like to make it a career one day. Can you hear the game? You good with the game volume? Just let me know. But the I really enjoy editing. I do, which I think I would still always be involved in the editing side of things. But I'd like to be able to pay someone to do like the brunt of the work, and then me just kind of come back and give notes eventually. I know that's how a lot of people do. I was thinking that was going to happen. Okay, so I'm editing, I'm echoing. So let's see if this fixes it. That should have fixed it right there. If that fixed it, I think I know why I'm having. I think I know where the issue's coming from that I'm having with audio. I just got to figure out how to split it or whatever. Watch your step for the lava pits. All good. Okay, yeah. It's exactly what I thought was going to happen. But we're good. We'll figure it out. It's because I was messing with some stuff. I don't know what originally started it, but it's partially because I was messing with some things. And when I tried fixing it, I think I added one too many outputs for my microphone on one of the scenes. And so now you hear it twice. Gotta love bombs in this game. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's just the statue. I think I gotta break the wall over here, too. This, there's one little spot in this dungeon that is my favorite little location. Favorite little puzzle. Alright, we can only use sticks or shields. Can't use my sword, so I'm also wanting to try. I don't know if these guys will. Ah, yes! It will work. Oh, shoot. These little guys blow up. Oh, I love bombs. I feel like they're one of they're almost just as important as, like, the swords and stuff, you know? Yeah, I will say there's a crazy amount of glitches with bombs. Remote bombs in Breath of the Wild are ridiculous. The things you can do with those things. Oh, there's more. We were able to upgrade our Deku seeds up to 40. I hear a little guy here, one of the gold Skulltulas. So he's definitely in this area. But I'm assuming where I'm hearing him at sounds... Oh. I've never noticed this wall. I've played this game a million times. What's up here? Hold on. Anyway, we'll come back to this area whenever we actually get the bombs ourselves. Absolutely. Bless wouldn't be... Bless is broken. Absolutely broken. Wind bombing is also very broken. If executed right, wind bombing is like crazy good. And they'd be impossible without bombs. It's actually crazy what you need to bless, because I was looking the other day, I was trying to figure out, I had done it and messed up the glitch, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? I had everything right except for I wasn't holding an arrow. I had a bow out, but I wasn't holding an arrow, and you literally have to have arrows or Bless won't work. You'll get out everything. You'll smuggle the bow, but you won't be able to like jump into the glitch itself. Like it won't, the animation won't start, and you'll just be like frozen, but not really. It's weird. Cool things about these guys is I can take them out with my slingshot, which is what I'd prefer to do because I only have 3 Deku sticks. Now, I did find out the Deku stick realistically is better as a child to use than the Kokiri sword anyways. It does, I think, twice the damage, which is really close to what the Master Sword does. Really? Hey, that's the thing, though. You got to keep going after it, grinding. That's one of the most annoying things about that stuff. But once you get it, it does get easier. I still struggle with primarily the movement part of Bless. I can get in the glitch pretty easily. It's staying afloat because you always have to have that direction pointing. You always have to, you know, just the little nitty gritty stuff. But I'm gonna say this: it is probably one of the harder glitches to achieve. The timing and everything on it is really difficult. So definitely don't feel bad because that is a hard one to do. You struggle with the jump part? Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to get that. You're talking about whenever you go into the pause menu. That part's really hard. That was to get the glitch going. That was the hardest part for me to ever like learn. But what's crazy is like once you get it, it's almost like your brain and hands get the feel for it. What's up, bro? Taking that guy out. I'm surprised one of them haven't went down yet. Come on, Lizalfos. Dang, they strong. I was really happy to see what the Lizalfos looked like in Echoes of Wisdom. I also like that you can just chuck enemies right off the edge of the cliff. There we go. This guy should go down next hit, too. I like how these guys don't poof like the other ones. They just slowly fade. Really? I haven't done as many wind bombs. Maybe I haven't hit this guy as much as I thought. I kind of figured out about Bless around the same time as wind bombs. And for whatever reason, I just didn't practice wind bombs as much. I'm better at them like mid-air already. You know, like you can kind of do them differently. When I'm mid-air already, it's not so bad. Whenever I have to like do it from the ground, yeah, I struggle with it for sure. That's cool that you got that. That's a hard one to do. What does he sell? I got 32 rupees. I don't think I need whatever it is. We'll do it anyways. I don't know a whole lot of Tears of the Kingdom's glitches. Oh, it is a Deku stick? I'll take one. I don't know how to perform it, but the glitch that, like, you basically just go soaring through the air in Tears of the Kingdom, I love that one. I'd like to learn how to do it. I need to sit down with Tears of the Kingdom more and do some of that. I've just been so busy lately. But then, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild probably is Bless. I love Bless a lot. Oh, dang. That boy's stout. I might just ignore. Yeah, we'll just ignore that guy. Yes, I think so. I think that's what it is. I love watching people do it, too. I was watching Point Crow do it one night. It's crazy. There we go. I was hoping I'd put that away without it burning. You have to, like, stop in this game and wait a second or two before it'll allow you to put things away, which is really annoying. You know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you can, like, put weapons away almost immediately. Did they patch it? No! They keep patching all the good things. Can I make it? No! But I can go up this ladder right here. I think there's a ladder right here. That's like whenever... I love how much they kept patching the... what were they called? The ones where they would... Shoot. The word's leaving me right now. The duplicate stuff. People kept duplicating things, and it was, like, bad. Like, they were duplicating... And then they'd patch it, and then 2 days later, 2 hours later, someone would find another glitch. That's amazing. I do feel like they've made more of an effort to patch the glitches in this game than they did Breath of the Wild. That obviously didn't go the way I wanted. I need to switch back shields because I'm about to burn up my Deku shield. I know. It's got so many patches. I wonder what the ratio is. Maybe Breath of the Wild got more patches than what I'm remembering. But it definitely got quite a few. Tears did. What are you selling? I think he sells Deku sticks. If he's a businessman, why does he shoot at you? I will sell you a Deku shield. Nah, bro. I accidentally hit okay, but thankfully I didn't have the money for it. I know. It was really easy. Even though I haven't like looked into a lot of glitches, that one was really easy. What's going on? What is going on? Glad to have you back. This room right here is absolutely my favorite puzzle in this dungeon and one of my favorite puzzles in this game. But we gotta beat up some of these guys first. I think all I gotta get is the front guy. Absolutely. Ocarina of Time, that's where it's at. Hopefully he'll jump on that. And now he'll go crazy. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to do the best that we can to beat this game without ever using a sword. That's what we're going for. We've made it this far. I actually have a pretty good idea of how far I'm going to be able to go. But I'm going to try to see if I can go even further. Oh, yeah. I know there's a golden Skulltula up there as well. We're almost to where we can get the adult wallet, too, which would be really good. Because we're having to buy Deku sticks like crazy. Did I play Elden Ring? Yeah, I've played Elden Ring. I haven't beaten it yet. I need to. That's probably... I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 when I'm off stream and just chilling. Wanting to beat it. I'm really close to beating it. It is such a long game. And then once I beat it, I'm probably going to do Elden Ring. I also need to beat my... what is that other game called? Final Fantasy VII, though. The remake. Love it. But I need to go back and beat it. Dang, that's cool. That's cool. I got the little, you can't hardly see it. I got the Creating the Champion thing, book, and so that map came in it. It's like felt or whatever. So I got that map, but that's cool. You got like a 3D map. You got like the topography and everything. That's cool. Boom. Wait, is this? No, never mind. This isn't what I thought it was. I hate these little keys. They're so annoying. And see, my immediate reaction is to pull out my sword. Can't do that. I need to save just in case I try to do that against... Because I will do it against keys. Without thinking. No. Scared of spiders? Not like I used to be. When I was a kid, I definitely used to be. I've seen the 17-minute speed run of this game where someone beat it in 17 minutes, but I have not seen the Elden Ring one, no. That blows my mind that someone was even able... I know it's, like, glitched, I'm sure, but that's crazy. That's actually very mind-blowing. But the spider thing, no, not, like, I'm not, like, super friendly with them, you know, but, like, I'm not... As long as they keep away from me, I definitely think that they serve their purpose in the circle of life. So as long as they're not huge, it ain't gonna bite me. I'm good. Now I'm not gonna be one of those guys that, like, if someone brings me one, I'm gonna, like, pick it up. You know. Huh. It's crazy what you can do with games like that. Clipping out of bounds. Clipping out of bounds really just messes some games up. If I do this right, I can land it. Oh! You can get it to where the ladder will catch it. What I could do is just try to time it a little bit better. Nope. Too early. Well, it worked anyway. What's weird is the bomb flowers in this game last, like, I feel like twice as long as the regular bombs. So it's hard to get the timing of them down because you only really use them here. After this dungeon, you just get regular bombs and you're good to go. I'm going to run past these guys because I need the Deku seeds that I have. Oh, no. I'm not sure... Alright, we might have to do this. Nah, they'll dodge it from here. I don't want to use these Deku sticks. But I am concerned. What I can do is that attack, which will definitely put more damage on him. Oh, nah, this guy. I'm not super worried because I got a fairy. What I'm worried about, the Deku sticks break. Okay, so I got one guy out. I got to find a way to get rid of this guy. I got to find a way to damage him. And I know that over here is some... Aw, it's just hearts. Ha! I appreciate that, guys. I do. I'm just going to keep running from him, right? Can I... Wait, I forgot about the Deku nuts. Well, dang. I'm glad y'all enjoy them. I really do. Now, how do I hurt this guy? I don't have any of that. I might have to go back down. I forgot that I had to fight these guys so early. I'm going to, because it won't let me go out that way, but I should be able to go out this way right here. I think there are some pots maybe right here. This is literally the area we were just at a minute ago, fighting the other Lizalfos. You know what I can do, though? Kind of sucks that we had to go back this route. I doubt that guy will sell me any more than one Deku stick. Got the heart. And I can't use a sword to cut grass either. Dang. I'm trying to think of, I'm like thinking of ways I could get like more Deku seeds. And they're not working because I'd have to cut grass. Now this guy. Hey, is this Deku Scrub back? Okay, good, good, good. Is he the one that sells the Deku sticks? I think he is. if he is, I might be able to get him to give me literally 2 or 3 should get me. As long as that one is the only one that's up there. 1 piece. Okay. So I can only get 1. Now, will he be there? Oh, I should have got those. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. The 1 piece. Yeah. I actually, dang, I forgot to watch the newest episode of One Piece today. I ended up waking up and watching the newest episode of My Hero Academia. And so I went back and watched that, and I meant to watch the new episode of One Piece that came out this past weekend. $15, okay. Thank you very much, Deku. And I think if we get... How do we do this? 6, maybe? I don't know if I can pay for 6. If I can get 6 money-wise, let's do it. Let's just do it until we run out of money. That's probably the smartest thing. I'm going to have him to fight the King Dodongo anyway. I don't think bombs alone will take him out. No, I meant to hit yes! Oh, I did. Oh, really? I've only made it to, like, episode 3 or 4 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't dislike it. I just haven't finished it any farther than that. I got a friend who loves Jujutsu Kaisen. She is actually who kind of got me into anime. I used to work with her at, back when I worked at Einstein's Bagels. The movie? I didn't even know. You know what? I did know they had a movie. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. But the first anime I really ever got into was Demon Slayer. And I loved that. So much so that I went home and, like, after the Mugen Train movie, watched the, I got the manga and read every bit of it in, like, a week. So I know everything that happens, but those animators are ridiculous. They are so good at what they do. Einstein made bagels. No, I don't think so anyways. But I did. I made them for Einstein. It's the Einstein Bros, so I don't know if they're related to Einstein himself. But they're like a New York bagel company, and here's what I'll say. I'm not a big bagel guy. Not at all. They are the best bagels in the world. I did have a couple of times that I worked at Dunkin' Donuts for them as well. And those bagels, you could, like, seriously injure somebody with them. Like, swear you could throw a bagel from Dunkin' Donuts and hurt somebody with it. Attack on Titan? Yeah. I know a little bit about it. I've never watched it. I really don't know anybody personally that's talked much about it. I know one friend, I think it's the same girl. She watched a little bit of it. But I don't know if she was as much into it as Jujutsu Kaisen or not. I think I'd be interested in it. It seems like it's a very gruesome one, so I have to be in the mood for those gruesome ones. Kind of like a Demon Slayer. That boy can be, you know, if you can't handle gore. It's less that I can't handle gore, and more so like, if I'm going to sleep here soon, nah, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to chill out for a minute. I may not be able to get through this area without a Deku Seed. Oh, dang. Heck yeah. I know a lot of people love it. I think I heard that in Japan, it's like the #1 anime. Like, they claim it's the #1. Oh, wow. I know a lot of people love it. I mean, and if Japan says it's good, I would think they know what they're talking about, you know? So I might have to give it a shot sometime. I definitely see Levi pop up in a lot of, like, who is the strongest main character things on Facebook. I don't know if my Deku stick will cut through... Oh, dang. Through a, whatchamacallit. It was back there. I can't remember what it was called. The grass. I need to go through the grass is my problem right now. Hey. It sounds like it's a good anime. It really does. Once I catch up on some other stuff, that might be what I go for next. We're going to go grab some Deku seeds real fast. Was it that fast? I knew it ended pretty quickly. I didn't know it had happened that fast. That's crazy. I always hate whenever something like that ends that I really enjoy. I am a person who believes that, like, everything has its amount of time, and once it's over, you know, like, there's no sense in dragging something out just to drag it out. I love One Piece. Really do. Sometimes I can understand why people are like, wow, that's a lot to watch. I don't want to do all that. I understand. I think that's fair. I will also say Toei Animation drags it out more than OOT does in the manga, and I feel like that can be troublesome because, like, even the original creator is not dragging it out that much, you know? Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know it was that short, though. Huh. Yeah, I can see that. Like, that happens a lot with those games, you know? Like, you want them to last longer, or with those shows. You want ones like that to last longer. They're really enjoyable. They're really fun. I'm doing this... Actually, let me try something real quick. What's in these pots you have here, my friend? Ah, there's a Deku stick. That's good. Navi's going to try to tell me, hey, you need to go over to the Dongo's Cavern. I know where I need to be, Navi. I'm well aware. I know, like, when a Zelda game comes out, I know for some people, it's a lot of... 60 hours is a lot to put in a game. But I'm always like, man, I wish it lasted longer. I swear those break. My grandma was in that pot. Yo, did y'all notice? I thought this was cool. In the new Echoes of Wisdom trailer, you can see Zelda can, like, get in pots. No. You're gonna... That's not working. Okay. Don't want to keep breaking those. Let's just yoink a couple of these guys. I keep getting Deku sticks. That's great. You know, I could use those. But I need Deku seeds. I could run up here. Nah, that's too much. Oh, God. I didn't even think about that. I guess someone's aunt literally, or grandmother could literally be in one of these pots, and I'm just chucking them around. I feel like the Gorons are probably definitely into cremation, too. Like, as a society. Like, that's how they would do it. I love... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I forgot that I got the glove now. So, literally, I can come down here. Pick this guy up. We can go to the Korok Forest now if we need to. There is something in the Korok Forest I want to get later today in the stream. I can actually increase my Deku Stick intake. But if I can... Yeah, I mean, it makes everything easier, for sure. Because you can't pull these off the wall, which sucks. I'd like to just get in that shop real quick. Well, dang. Gas station's where it's at. I got a funny story about that, too. Whenever me and my wife used to live up the road a little bit from where we live now. It's actually quite a bit of ways from here. It's about an hour from here. And, anyways, we were driving, leaving, this is when we were both in college. And we drove past this gas station. And we both look over to the right, and we were going to go get gas. We decided not to, because there was a motorcycle, dude on a crotch rocket, that was literally engulfed in flames at the gas station. I just called 911 and said, hey, there is a gas station, like, this gas station might be about to blow up. Like, it might happen. Don't know. It didn't blow up, so I don't know what they did, but, I mean, when I say it was in flames, I'm talking like the flames were taller than the building itself. It was crazy. Didn't go there. Let's go to the Korok Forest real quick. It was definitely scary. That was a weird place anyway. That city. Just give me some seeds. I guess I could just do this real quick. Oh yeah. Nah, it was insane. College is a weird experience, I feel like, for everybody. Like, something always just... Everybody's got a weird college experience. I only went for a year. And all that happened. Cool. Let's save. We'll go right back. And now it'll be so easy to get through this area. Can't wait. There's some good things about college. There's some fun things about college. Some not so fun things. But I think it's interesting. Like, a lot of people have like really strong opinions about whether you should or shouldn't go. I think that it's just kind of what is right for you, you know? I don't think that there's a set answer. I went and didn't finish. My wife did. She got her degree. It helped her out a lot. It has made it a little difficult to get into certain like job interviews, but overall, like, once you get into the interview, past the interview process, once you can sit down with them, a lot of times it gets pretty dang easy. So I think it depends on what you're going for. I think master degrees typically are something like 6 years. But it really depends. I think, one, what college you go to, because some colleges have like a lot of stuff. It also depends on, you know, what fields you're going to go into, all that kind of stuff. Fire. Okay. Well, dang. Interesting. Am I like it was just on fire? Is it like the tire fire in The Simpsons? If you know what I'm talking about. I always, and like, that's the thing too, is I'm like always enjoying stuff. Like, my wife gets mad at me. She tells me to quit playing with things. I'm the kind of person who like just wanting to burn things or whenever we got a, when we get something in, you know, like a, did this go down? No way, that's crazy after I left. Okay. Hey, it's my favorite puzzle in the dungeon, so might as well. When I do a, shoot. When we get, like, boxes in for Christmas, I'm always pulling out knives, throwing them at them like I'm some, you know, ninja. I'd primarily do it just because I know it drives her crazy. Oh, yeah. Burning things is fun. Throwing knives is fun. You know, make sure the dog and cat are in a separate room, and we're good to go. She does, though. Because what happens is I usually end up, like, want to, like, bounce off the handle, and it'll hit the ground. Great entertainment. Aw, no. It looks like several of the puzzles are coming back on me. Can I escape these guys? One of them's coming at me. I can tell. I can hear the music. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anyone listening to me, don't try any of this at home. I am not suggesting this to anyone. I'm just saying what I have done before. Oh, God. Up we go. I used to have, when my friend would come over from high school, one of my friends did, and we heard a story about how these guys in a factory used to, like, industrial ceiling fans are, by the way, very different than, like, your living room ceiling fan, and that's what they had. But they would throw pennies and quarters at it. And they would do that and, like, give each other welts in the factory. Like, people who'd get hit with it would get, like, welts on their body. And me and him, like, had the bright idea, like, hey, let's do this thing. Mostly him. And, of course, my dad. Oh, it was my house. So my dad was getting mad. Because we were still in high school. I say my house, but my parents' house, you know. My dad was getting so mad. He was trying to sleep. Talking about being safe is what made me think about that. Because he would throw one at the ceiling fan. And then pull, like, a thick blanket or even the air mattress over his head. So that he wouldn't get hit with it, but maybe it would hit everyone else. Always using the safety, you know, safety goggles. I wouldn't try that either. Don't suggest that at home either. Dang, everybody's got fire stories. What's your fire story? I doubt he'll let me hit him. Oh, he spun right out of that, I think. When this guy gets over here. One of them is about to go down. I can't remember which one it is. If one of them goes down, if I hit the other one with a Deku stick, they should be out. He's out. Now let's hit this one with a Deku stick. Especially if we do a jump attack, we should be good. He'll also, I think since he's the last one, stay here now. There we go. I hate that the Deku sticks break so easy. Oh, dang. Yeah. Good. I'm glad no one got hurt. That sounds like such a middle school thing. Like such a... I'm assuming middle school was 8th grade for you guys? For anybody? I don't know how they do school anymore. They keep changing things. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Should be our bombs. That's a big one right there. We'll save right here. Because now we can do damage in more than one way. If we'd had this earlier, when we fought those previous guys, I could have... They're a little bit harder to hit an enemy with. But once you got them, you're golden. Cool, cool, cool. I thought so. Okay, what are you selling, my guy? I surrender, I return, I will sell you Deku nuts. 5 pieces, 20 rupees. No, that's way too high. I can get 30 for 30, bro, back in the forest. 30 pieces for 40 rupees. That's a better deal, but I don't have that many. Tell stories. What kind of stories? What kind of stories we got? Oh, dang, is being down here? Nuh-uh. I didn't know that. Like my start on YouTube? Really, I mean, honestly, you guys are kind of seeing a lot of it, to be honest. Like, I'm still in, like, the earlier stages of everything, for sure. Definitely, I don't know, just got inspired by watching a lot of, like, Point Crow. He's one of my favorites. A little bit of Ludwig, Doug. Linkus, I like Linkus a lot. Linkus does some fun challenges. And really, like, they were my inspiration, but I was kind of, like, looking into doing stuff like this anyway. Like, I like to, in some capacity, entertain. So, like, when I went to college, fun fact, I went to college for singing. I was a music major, and I just didn't, like, the main reason I didn't continue going was money, because college is expensive, or I probably would have continued to go. But I'm kind of glad, like, I wish I had a degree in a way, but I really enjoyed the music and stuff, but I just knew that I wanted to entertain in some form or fashion, and YouTube is kind of like your own way of, like, kind of doing things, which when I first started streaming, I actually only was on Twitch. I did some, like, small, like, YouTube videos and stuff, but I was doing, like, streaming-wise, I was only on Twitch. And the thing with Twitch is cool and everything. I think once you have an established community, it's really, really good. The problem is like, there's, like, no discoverability with Twitch. They usually only show on the homepage, like, the main, like, your top people. And so if, you know, if you're new to streaming, like, it's definitely difficult to kind of grow on Twitch. That's why if you ever watch anybody talk about it, they're like, hey, you should also be making videos on YouTube, because, like, just Twitch is just not enough, that kind of thing. But yeah, that's kind of my start, you know. Oh, you're never gonna get Twitch? Hey, well, I'm glad I'm here then. I've thought about, you know, like I was saying earlier, multi-streaming. I might do it one day, but I would like Twitch to change some of their policies before I did that. And I really feel like Twitch should change kind of a couple things. Just the discoverability, it is difficult. I feel like it's even difficult for, like, fairly large streamers if they try, like, I don't know, new things, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely better than other things. Like, they have established communities, so, like, they get notifications and stuff when people get notifications when they go live. It's just... Twitch has its strengths. YouTube has its strengths, you know? They're going to get me. I knew they were going to get me. Yeah, they definitely got some weird ones. And I ain't going to lie, like, YouTube's got some weird ones. But overall, YouTube has worked out better for me, personally. Of course, everybody has their own experiences, and it works out different ways for everybody, so. I guess to each their own, you know? Whatever works for one guy doesn't work for another. But yeah, that's kind of my start on things. Let's try from here, maybe? Ooh, I thought it was going to be too far. Oh, shoot. Yeah, you can't just put these away. In Skyward Sword, I could have put that in my pocket and it would have quit fusing. There should be, yes, a guy back there. And I want that guy. I knew he was going to come after me. I am too. I am too. I'm glad I came over to YouTube, to be honest. Like I said, you know, like, having the dual thing would be cool for a couple reasons. But, like, if I'm going to choose, I'm going to choose YouTube. So I'm glad, you know. Glad it worked out for me. And it's working out for me. We're steadily growing. Alright, we're almost to the end of this dungeon. Because literally up in this area up here is where... I think I've already got a fairy, right? Yeah, I do. Up here is going to be King Dodongo. So we've almost beat the second dungeon, which is great. Yeah, that's not bad timing. That was only... Huh. I knew that was going to be a fairy. It always comes out of that bottle. And it always goes in the wall if you don't watch what you're doing. Oh, that's okay. He might come back. Might have just dipped out for a second. Let's see here. Let's see here. Now, I know one of these guys is going to come at me. They always do when you start moving those blocks. Yeah, definitely. Where y'all at? Let's back up. I knew one of them was going to come at me as soon as I started. I'm glad you're here, though. It's all good. For some reason, I thought it was straight down this, but we're going to go over to the right. I feel like I need to go to the chiropractor. Good, I appreciate that. I'm glad. That's the kind of, like, thing, too, that, like, helps build things, you know? Like, just having people that, like, want to tune in every time. That's just really, really cool. Glad to have you, for sure. Alright, I think we can take this guy down pretty easily. I don't know. I think, actually, just as long as I use the Deku sticks, I'll be okay. I also love his animation of how he goes down. He's such a big baby. He's so dramatic. Wonder why he has extra legs. Infernal Dinosaur. Let's do this thing. He's going to eat that one. Wait. We got to get the Deku sticks out. And the best way to do this, I think, is to jump. And not go in the lava. I can actually guard everything he does with the shield, I think. I like the fire bosses in this game. And since it's literally 2 hits with a Deku stick, that is crazy. That is crazy. Because it's literally just a little bit weaker, I think, than the Master Sword. That is insane that it's that much stronger. And of course, the jump attacks are really strong. We have beaten 2 temples without ever using a sword. We are golden. Now remember last time I had to come back because I hit B right after that. Not this time. I also love how the molten lava that was there just a second ago burning us, when he fell in it, just cooled it off. I guess he was a cold-blooded creature. I try not to lose my cool, you know? I mean, everybody wants you to, like, play something 50 million times and try beating it. There was a boss in Persona 5 that was really hard to beat. I think, like, no joke, I think it took me 6 hours to beat him. Then I realized I had the settings on hard, so I, like, lowered them because I like the story on that game more than the gameplay. But yeah, you know, I mean, it is a game. I definitely enjoy it, and I like winning, but I also have fun doing the challenge, and sometimes, you know, with a challenge, you're going to die more. That's just what's going to happen. It's me, Darunia. Well done. It's funny, too, like, because you say you're back, which I can't. I choose not to look at how many people are on stream. I see who's, you know, chatting to me. But if there's 20 people here right now, I wouldn't know, you know, because I don't look at the number. It, like, gives me anxiety to have the number on screen. But sometimes YouTube is, like, not up to date. It's kind of weird. It like fluctuates for some reason. That's why you can't really go by the number anyways. Sometimes. It's like, I think, primarily accurate, but not always. Not exact for sure. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until your stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief, Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone. Only then will I open the cave for you." That's how he talks. Definitely talks like a, kind of like a caveman. You, on the other hand, risked your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? No, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship. The, very coveted by Ganondorf, Goron Ruby. Which I think Ganondorf knows about us pretty early on. He's allowing us to basically move things around. Because essentially, like, when we open the door of time, we don't realize it, but we're opening it so Ganondorf can get in there as well. Goro. I love how they say that. Yunobo after every single thing he says. And it's so interesting, too, because, you know, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom has voice actors. So you hear that guy. Thank you, Goro. Did you guys know that the guy who does the voice acting for Yunobo also did Daruk in Breath of the Wild? And what I think is even crazier is the guy who did Teba also does Rivali, but he also did the Great Deku Tree. Great Fairy on top of the Death Mountain. She will power you up. Yes, I actually do want to go see her. Let's see off our brother. There's a couple things I actually need. I want to get Din's Fire. You did great. How about a big Goron hug, brother? Those dudes would 100% crush me. I also like the theory about Gorons, how they might bud. And that's how they're born. Because there's like, it seems like they're all, I think, male, but I don't know if there really is explicitly a for sure thing. Because there you see Gorons in Gerudo City and Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Or at least Breath of the Wild. And there's like a theory that Gorons, like the rocks on their back, baby Gorons just fall off of those. I think it's a theory that's like kind of crazy to think about, but might have some truth to it. Oh, dang. I waited like about 1 second too late there. That's what I wanted. Oh, hey. We also, can we get the golds? Do we have 10 gold Skulltulas yet? Or is it just 8? I know earlier we had 8. We got 9. This area sucks. Pack up. I feel like I used to know a cheat to get through this faster. If I'm not mistaken, if you jump sideways, it's faster than rolling. You have a headache. Dang, that sucks. I had a headache earlier this week. I definitely know it was because I wasn't sleeping enough. That's 100% what it was. Headaches suck, too. And depending on how bad they are, you know, some of them seem like they can go away a lot easier than others. All right. Now let's grab this guy. I definitely don't want to deal with these hooligans. Can't stand them. And what's, you know, the funny thing about like headaches to me is like they can literally be like anything could cause them, you know? Kind of like COVID. Every symptom in the world. Oh, you got COVID, right? You know, headache. Oh, did I not sleep enough? Maybe I need to eat. Oh, maybe I need to, I don't know, go outside and look at some grass for a second. Like, it's just crazy stuff. Yeah, that might be what it is. Oh, my eye. Now, she's going to give us some magic. This is Great Fairy of Power, I think. Oh, yeah. Gotta play her a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Dang. Yeah, heat will really get you with a headache. Yeah, that is hot. I've been hoping that it would cool off because we're starting to get, you know, towards that right at the end of summer, beginning of fall. So I'm hoping it happens soon. Welcome, Snot. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. Well, I can't use it, but I can use magic for other things. Whew. 96 is hot enough. 106 is just not beautiful. Not beautiful at all. Quite ugly, in fact. Charge up your weapon. Just rotate once and press B. Oh, okay. They actually tell you that you can do it that way. Consume. Pay attention to your green meter. You're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in... How does she just know my name? You should drop in on my old friend who lives in Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. Yeah, she is the one who will give me Din's fire. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I'll probably go on and get it before I forget it. Nice. If we talk to old man Jenkins here, he will give us a ride back down the mountain. Just gotta stand in his shadow. I like how he gives us like this cinematic thing too. Yeah, had to get hot out there. That is true. Oh, I need to go. I think there's a golden sculpture in that one right over there. Oh, God. He just goes higher and higher. Dang. Oh, didn't know that happened. Hey, there's one. all of the cooked terms. boiled, broiled, baked, seared, any of the above. Game saved. Is it... I can't tell what time it is here. Actually, it doesn't matter what time it is here because they live in the house all the time. The golden skulltulas are just easier to find at night. Actually, I want to say there's another one. Yes! I've only got... I gotta release it anyways. That's one thing that sucks about this game is, like, if you use one of those, there ain't no going back on it. The Deku nuts are, like, good, but they only stun, which kind of sucks. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. I'm all popped like popcorn. No! I sped through the text again. That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. Because guess what? We saved like right beforehand. Really glad I'm saving so much. I think I saved when I was up on that guy's house. There was nothing like the old title screens. Oh, it's going to put me out here? Of course it is. That kind of sucks. But I think I needed to come back here anyway. Yeah, that's the second reset. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. I might put the resets up on screen next week. We're going to go back to the Deku Shield because I much prefer it. Drop down. And I think I can get more Deku sticks. Like my inventory will go up to 20 instead of 10. Up here somewhere. In the Lost Woods area. I might have to play a little tune to talk to Saria. The way that the game progression works. Navi will probably say something in a second. Knew it. I knew she was due to say something. Yes, this is the area I wanted. I think there's a guy back here. Never be frozen again. I surrender. To make your quest easier, I can enable you to pick up Deku sticks. But it'll cost you 40 rupees. 40 rupees it is. Okay. Thank you very much. Boom. I can carry 20 of them now. That is fantastic. Freezer burnt. I wonder if Saria knows anything. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was Saria. I think that's like literally the only time this part that she is needed. And that song is needed, which really sucks because it's like such a good song. Do do do. You need the Tears of the Kingdom fans like 100? What you mean, like? Wait, hold on. Okay, that is... Oh, that's cool. And I should be able to get some rupees from this right here. Yeah. Gonna have to have that out there in the scorching heat. Maybe even I don't think it's quite to the Goron level yet, but yeah. You know something I think interesting about that game is that if you wear the Goron stuff in the desert, like it doesn't protect you from the heat. It's like a different type of heat. It's weird to me. Yeah, that's it. It's never made any sense. Oh, he's just backflipping. He said, check me out, bro. I can backflip like you've never seen. Actually, that'll probably be enough. And if we go to the castle now, I'm trying to think, is there any reason that I need to go back up to Goron City? I don't think so. Not at this point in time. If I go up to the castle, I can get Din's Fire. Kind of got to head somewhat that way anyways to go get... well, we do need to go back to Kakariko Village. That's what I'm wanting to know. Like, I genuinely don't know. I would assume volcano heat's hotter, right? So if you can wear something at a volcano, wouldn't the heat thing protector there work in the desert? I don't know. You know, something I didn't know until the other day is that in Breath of the Wild, I think both of them, and Tears of the Kingdom, it may just be Tears of the Kingdom, the Lizalfos that are like fire in the desert during the day turn into the frozen ones at night, which blew my mind. They like dig underground and become the other ones. I would think so, unless it's a really hot desert. I definitely want to get Epona's song, because when we become an adult, even though this land isn't huge, it's nice to have Epona. She's just cool. Oh, Mario's in there asleep. We can get a bottle from him. I could try that too. Pretty sure this is who he ends up. I can see a lot of reasons why people think that he ends up with her. Like, it makes a lot of sense, because Twilight Princess is the direct sequel to this game. Or, I won't say direct sequel. Obviously, Majora's Mask is. But is, like, connected to this Link, specifically. Heard that you found my dad. How did you like the castle? Did you see the princess? Dad came home in a hurry after you found him. Oh yeah, I have to introduce you to my friend, Fairy Boy. She's this horse. Her name is Epona. Isn't she cute? Of course, she doesn't want nothing to do with me. Big boy Link. It seems like Epona's afraid of you, Fairy Boy. Now, when does she teach me this? I know she teaches it to me whenever I'm a kid. Because then once you're an adult, you can, like, immediately come and get Epona. My mother composed this song. Isn't it nice? Let's sing together. This is it. Oh, cute ocarina. Are you going to play this song with that ocarina? Just an inverted version of Zelda's Lullaby. I actually find it really impressive that the guy who composed all the songs for this composed them in such a way that, like, you only had to use, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notes? 5 notes, which is really impressive. You learned Epona's song. I love how every time he learns a new song, he is just blown away at the ocarina. Like, he is mind blown with how good he just played that thing. And now Epona's just gonna, like, run us over. Oh, Epona, she's grown fond of you, Fairy Boy. Immediately fond. Okay, let's run to the castle real quick. Get Din's Fire, because I want it when I'm an adult. I actually think it's going to be necessary to do the run that we're doing. You kind of need one of those items to do a glitch I'm going to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be Din's Fire, but it's one of the easier ones to get. And if I go on and get it, I ain't got to worry about it. Do. What's funny is whenever you do the glitch I'm talking about, and I'll show you guys whenever we get into the stream itself, or we'll probably be able to become an adult maybe by the end of the night. And these trees and like certain parts of the surroundings just disappear. It's kind of crazy. But it's how we're going to be able to attack without the sword as an adult. There's various ways, but I think it's going to be the easiest way. One thing that I was really hoping that Tears of the Kingdom gave us, and since it didn't, I'm hoping the next like big game gives us. It seems like Echoes has kind of given it to us. Is I really want a massive, like, what is this area called? Castle Town. When am I streaming again? I will be back on next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. I'll be back. And we'll probably be an adult by that time. Yeah. Heck yeah. No problem. I appreciate you guys being here. See ya on the next one. Might have a video up too, hopefully this weekend, so maybe some shorts as well, so keep your eyes out for those. Appreciate you guys, for real. Alright. Do the Zilla's Lullaby. Get Din's Fire right here real quick. See ya. Love you guys, for real. Appreciate you guys. Love everybody. You're all awesome. Now, do these... I wonder if these fairies... I know in Majora's Mask, their hair color all changes. I guess it matches their fingernails. I don't know if they do it in Ocarina of Time or not. They may all be... They're different fairies, technically. I don't know if they got different hair or not. Din's Fire. That's actually really good, though, too. It can create damage if we need it for something. You can also burn things. Interesting that there's a fairy fountain right outside the castle. Game saved. Now let's go get that adult wallet. Do I need that Skulltula? Ah, no, I got 10. Oh, I can go in here? Yeah, I can. I actually didn't know I could do that. Not a clue. All right, let's run to Kakariko Village real quick. Get that adult wallet. I guess right now we have a... What is it, a child's wallet? I guess it says, doesn't it? It does not? Huh. I thought it would tell us. I love the way that the town looks in the distance. The pixelation. What are you guys doing here? I don't know if I've ever talked to y'all. Kids shouldn't be one around town at nighttime. Stay indoors until morning. Bro, I saved this whole kingdom. Y'all gonna treat me like that? I'm offended and I'm hurt. They're just, like, out here doing more work than they are, you know? So many dogs running around. I know there is a quest with one of these ladies. I think to get a quarter of a heart or something. But I can't remember if it's night or daytime. Oh, there's that guy up there being a creep in his little window. Oh. No, I tried playing Song of Storms. Need the Sun Song, not the Song of Storms. Heck yeah, let's jump into it. Okay. Bum bum ba da da dum bum bum ba da da dum 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 ba da da dum. Alright, let's run over here. Glad this doesn't cost us anything. Literally just have to get rid of the golden Skulltulas. I think it's 10 for the first guy, 20. I want to say it's like maybe 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. Maybe. I really can't remember. And I think you get a wallet the first 2 times. At least I hope so. Because I think getting 20 Skulltulas will be easy. Yeah! The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. Adult wallet. You're allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold up to 200 rupees. Did they tell me how many I need? I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Poor guys. And this guy looks rough. Look at his face stuck in it. Oh my god, that's creepy. I never realized that before. Dear Lord, he's not okay. We look like this because of the spider's curse. But since you've destroyed 10 spiders of the curse is starting to weaken. Did the kids who returned to normal give you any rewards? You should know that the only way to become very rich is to destroy as many spiders on the curse as possible. There are some tricks to finding them all. First of all, you'll have to hunt at night. Secondly, keep in mind that they love soft soil. Pay close attention to your surroundings. Please, we're counting on you. You got it, dude. I thought they would tell me how many more I needed to get. Nah, they just screaming, I'm cursed! Get a new line, guys. God. Well, we got that wallet. Now we can get 200 rupees, which will be fabulous for us. Let's go get a boomerang and such. Game saved. Safe! Heck yeah, let's run. I know we got Bean Guy up here. Can't ever forget about Bean Dude. One of my least favorite things about Ocarina of Time is when you become an adult and you beat the water temple that Zora's Domain doesn't return to normal. And I really wish it did. Kind of like in Twilight Princess. That's one reason, like, if they redid this game, I'd like to see them change that. Hoot hoot. Looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Snot. Just ahead lies Zora's Domain. The Zora serves Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoot hoot hoot. Interesting that they only open their doors for people like that. I don't know how I feel about them. Feels very discriminatorily. Very, you know, you gotta have this status. I'm gonna drop this bomb right here. I'm dropping bombs on these guys. Alright. Let's save right here just in case. Stay away from that B button. I definitely want to buy some seeds from this dude. How about magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for one piece? Yes. I like how the more he gets from you, the better they're selling. Like, he's just like, oh yeah, they're actually selling pretty good. They're actually, like, doing really good. Boom. Game saved. I feel like we've already like filled up the inventory like quite a bit for this point in the game. Let us continue with this chicken. Come here, you cuckoo. Cookle-doodly-doo. course, we're going to run into a couple of little Octoroks along the way. We'll try to avoid those little troublemakers. I don't know if I can get up here or not, but if I can, I think I can. I'll be able to get another quarter of a heart, which will get us up to half heartage. Now, can I reach that? We're about to find out. Yes, we did. I can't remember if that's half. That might be half. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. It is half. For some reason, I thought I had already gotten half. Of course, we can play a little music for those guys. Those little frogs. And for some reason, they grow. Run past that guy. Get up here and play our little ditty for the king. And for some reason, he's like, oh, yeah, your royal family, royal blood, I'll speak to you. Of course I will. So, I guess we'll get over here and talk to that guy. What a jerk. However, what's going on, Vale? Is that how you pronounce it? Vale? I would assume so, but glad to have you back. We've made it through the first 2 dungeons without... Okay, yeah, I thought so. Made it through the first 2 dungeons without using the sword, so we here in the Zora's Domain now. One of my least favorite parts of the game. The entire game's about to happen. Bro's going to sit up here and do his little oink, oink sound. We'll talk to him. I think that's what we need to do first. We'll go get the scale, dive to Lake Hylia, come back with our bottle. Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto. Where has she gone? I'm so worried. Okay. I like her change in character, too, immediately, like, once you find her. She's like, I don't like you whatsoever. You get outside of Jabu Jabu, and she's like, I absolutely adore you. We're getting married. It's like, okay, then. I love his little dive here. Oh, I was hoping to get one with it. Okay, get the shadow kind of right above it. That might be... Yep. As long as we get it pretty close, we should be fine. Game takes it into account. And I think you get the golden one from the guy at the lake. It is possible. Working on a 3-day challenge? Okay. Like, what does that entail? Does that... like 3 days in real life kind of thing? Or like you beat the game in the 3 days that the game gives you? Because that sounds difficult. Really? You can beat the whole game without ever resetting the time? That's impressive. I bet. That sounds like a fun one. I might have to look into that one myself. Skill of our kind. You can dive much deeper in the water. Heck yeah, now we can get to the Kokiri Forest if we need to from here. Really don't think we'll have any need to because we got everything I think that I needed from there. But we're going to go and save it here just in case. And then let's swim over to this little area. Go straight into the little... like, how does that thing work, I wonder, you know? you teleporting all the way over here. I mean, they're pretty far water systems, and poor Link can't hold his breath for that long. Oh, did he not get it? Get that water bottle, boy. There we go. You got an empty bottle, put something inside of it. What? Something's already inside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny because, like, she 100% listens to me rant and ramble all the time, you know? Like, so she's heard the terms. She knows the stuff, except she doesn't. Like, she doesn't remember it. She doesn't retain it. But I really enjoy that because I like to just talk sometimes about the game, right? And so I can tell her the same thing. If I find it, like, to be really interesting, I can tell her it again and again, and she doesn't, like, remember it, so it's not boring to her. Now, she might not be, like, enthralled with it, because if she was, she would remember a lot of it. But it's, like, it's kind of a nice little balance for us. Let's get the letter out for this Mr. King guy. Oh, this letter. It's from Princess Ruto. Let's see. She's inside Lord Jabu Jabu. That's not possible. Our guardian guard, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ruto. But since that stranger Ganondorf came here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear, of course. You'll go find Ruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this letter. You keep the bottle. It was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Zora. I like how the Gorons are like Goro, and he just says full name, Zora. I don't like it either. Wish there was a way to speed this part up. At least, I don't know, 8 times faster. Also, what happens to him, I wonder, after you become an adult. It lasts longer than I remember. Oh my god. We're going to go grab a fish real quick. I can't remember. There might be fish outside, but I'm going to get... I know for sure there's something down here. Grab me a fisheroni. And there we go. Save it again. Just so I don't mess nothing up, hopefully. Boom. Oh, I think the only other thing that I wanted to do is get the other bottle, which I could go get from Talon at any given point. Nuh-uh. That's crazy. That's amazing. Bro just got stuck and frozen in time. I'd be laughing too. That's all you can do at that point. Like, what else are you gonna do? Huh. So there's not any fish here. I kind of was thinking that I had looked before. That's why I went on and grabbed one. Alright. He won't open up. Now he will. This is probably... Really, both water dungeons in this game are probably my least favorite. In some ways, I think I dislike this one more. Water Temple wouldn't be so bad if I remembered every time exactly what to do. Because if you forget anything, you just got to reset the whole temple and reset the water level. That's the annoying part about the Water Temple. It's just mostly annoying. You're at the Water Temple? Nice. That being said, even though it is a little annoying, I definitely like these dungeons better than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I do think did a better job at it, though. It's still not as good, but a better job. Huh. Maybe I need to lower my level. Yeah. I hate those little bubbles, too. They're just a nuisance. The heck yeah. Playing some water temple. Doing some dual water dungeoning. What's going on, Bob? Glad to have you back. All right. Get rid of these little guys. Can't stand those. Oh, nope. I guess that doesn't work. Need the boomerang. Okay. And she should be... I was going to say she should be in here. Right there she is. Little punk self. Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zora. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you get out of here, understand? I really liked some of the later dungeons in Twilight Princess a lot. Like the earlier dungeons were fine too, but like the ones where you got the spinning shoot, what's it called? The top. That thing should have had so much more use in it, you know? Oh yeah, Wind Waker's great. Wind Waker's in the top 3 of my favorite. Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. I've been going inside Lord Jobby Jobby's belly since I was little, but Lord Jobby Jobby is very strange today. There are electrifying jellyfish and strange holes around him. I like using her as a weapon too, throwing her at stuff. On top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business anyway. Okay. You go home now, understand? Oh, the sky in Twilight Princess is really cool too. That's one of my favorite bosses. The sky. That one's really good. Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You'd better believe me. I really like that they started changing the... I like the new design of the Zoras, where they have like different colors on them and stuff. And I really like that it looks like they're kind of doing something similar. I don't know if it's to the same magnitude in Echoes of Wisdom. Yeah, I just love using her as a weapon. She claims, you know, later on that she's my fiance. And to be honest, I feel like some people probably do use their fiancés as weapons. Not good. Oh, shoot. The bubble got me. I want to get those. Yes. Nice. There's another Skulltula. Gold Skulltula. Yes, I do. He is absolutely... probably my favorite dungeon boss in that game. And I love Ganondorf's design in that game. Oh my god. I like him a lot in, really in every game, I guess. But his design is so good in that game. I suppose I'll get rid of that. And I just use my lax. Okay. Yeah. And one of my favorite things, too, about Twilight Princess, at least, now I was quite a bit younger the first time I played it, right? So I may have missed some clues. But you really don't start hearing about Ganondorf until, like, later on in the game, right? So you think Xant's, like, the bad guy. And then you kind of start figuring out, oh, wait, like, Xant's just like this pawn. And I loved that. You know, you still fight Xant in the end, or toward the end. But he is not the dude. And then you walk in on that scene and Ganondorf is just sitting there on the throne. God, it looks so good. It makes me think one of the reasons I really like Link's Awakening is the first time I played it was the remake. actually. The first time I played it was the remake, and I didn't know. The game made me kind of think, maybe I'm not supposed to be, like, doing this. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to be, like, beating these guys, or maybe I am, but, like, I've got, like, the wrong idea of who the bad guy is, because it made me feel like, hey, if you keep killing all these people, if you keep defeating these monsters, you're messing up the whole world. And I love that. I love that kind of, like, conflict. Because a lot of games are very predictable, I feel like, and it just made me think, like, second guess what I was doing, you know? I have. The magic suit is fun. That is a good suit. I never played with it as much as I wish I would have. I think I played with it most my first playthrough, which was my first playthrough. I was probably, I mean, if the game came out in 2006, I knew it was going to get me. I'm going to wait for him to shoot. No, Link automatically did it. Stay back. And now. So, I mean, I would have been quite a bit younger at that point in time. And, I mean, who knows how many times I've played the game since then. I also like the magic, like, orb thing. It looks a lot like Din's fire and, like, all the goddess abilities in this game. But it's purple in Wind Waker, where you, like, basically become completely invincible. Love that. Really? I think I got it. It was one of the things that I probably got it after I beat Ganondorf. It's one of those things where I went into, like, a completed file, or at least very close to the end, at least. But it was. I loved that suit. And I liked how, you know, up until that point, we had only seen, like, suits be, like how they are in this game. Red, blue, green, you know, like, just change the color. No, they, like, changed the design, and I loved that about it. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. I knew that was going to happen. I couldn't remember. There's one of them, I think, that takes both of our weight. So she can stay here. Oh, not yet. Okay. Which one is it that I need to go to? She gets mad at me for leaving her. All cranky. How could you leave me behind? Be a man and carry me around everywhere. Okay. Okay, Your Highness. Oh, dang. Majora's Mask has some points where it does get a little, well, am I not? There we go. Where it does get kind of, like, I don't know if boring's the word. Monotonous, maybe. It's kind of like, dang, I wish I was through this part. Out of all the games, though, Triforce Heroes was, you know, a thing. But even Link's Adventure, Zelda 2, it was a difficult game and was fun in a lot of ways. But I've never played a Zelda game that I was just like, man, this is terrible. I never want to pick this game up again, you know? I keep doing that. I keep waiting. I'm hesitating. Okay, he's out. I'm also out of Deku seeds. So I'm hoping that the Deku stick will reach him. If not, maybe Din's Fire? Nice! I was hoping when he came down I'd get him. I actually really... So here's the thing. When I played Skyward Sword the first time. And I played it on the Wii. did not, like, I was like, I don't know if I'll ever play that game again. I hate motion controls. That's part of it. When it came back out on the Switch, I'm like, I'm going to play it again, you know? Like, I feel like I need to. And I feel like it is considerably better on the Switch. I feel like things work a little bit better, but I just like the controls better. It does get a little repetitive with the areas. I guess a couple of games do, but it felt really repetitive at a couple of points. I do like the story of it a lot, though. I like it that it's the origin story and stuff, but it's definitely not the best of them, but I like it pretty good. What was the best? I don't know. Ocarina of Time is probably going to always be my favorite. And I will personally admit that some of that has to do with nostalgia. I just really enjoy the game. But Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are both really good. Anyone who tells you Triforce Heroes, don't listen to them. The original Legend of Zelda is not bad either. A Link to the Past, though, is up there. I know a lot of people keep saying they think they're going to port over the HD remake. Because they did an HD remake on the Wii U. Because it was originally on the GameCube. A lot of people have been speculating. I didn't think I was that close. A lot of people have been speculating that for years, though, that they were going to do that. And I wish they would, but so far they haven't. Same thing with Twilight Princess. Yeah, if they're going to do, like, I don't mind if they do, like, the port over. But if they're going to do a remake out of every game in the series, I think Ocarina of Time is the one that deserves it. I feel like it's the one that, like, there was a big fan base already, but I feel like it's the one that just, like, threw it through the roof. If they didn't do that, because I think if they do that, inevitably they would do Majora's Mask. I think they would. Then if those two games didn't get the treatment, I think it needs to be A Link to the Past. I think it probably deserves it. Oh my god. In Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, anytime I like get anytime I get in a like area and it plays that da 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 da, you know, sound, I love it every time. Ain't nothing like that sound. Of course, it's better in these games because it's like more in depth, you know? It's got more sound to it. But I always love when I hit it in those games. Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know, even the items in Twilight Princess are really cool because it's got some of the most obscure and cool weapons. You know, the ball and chain, the top, the Gale boomerang. That's like crazy. Love that thing. Oh really? Heck yeah. Of Twilight Princess, the Art of Twilight Princess. The Art of Twilight Princess is really, really nice. Oh, of Wind Waker. Yeah, what's so funny is like how polar opposite they are. And I love, because I feel like everybody at this point loves Wind Waker now, you know, like the fan base. But the reason Twilight Princess looks the way it does is because Wind Waker looked the way it did. You know, the Zelda team was like, oh, they hated it. And now that both have been out for years, people are actually like, Wind Waker's actually one of the best games out there. And we all love the quirky little style. I love the art style of Wind Waker. I wouldn't mind if they did something similar to that again. I think now, though, they've found like a happy middle for themselves, at least right now, because to me, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Skyward Sword all had like this a little bit more realistic than Wind Waker, but also still like cel shady, cartoonish kind of look compared to Twilight Princess. And I'm kind of thinking they might stay there for a while. I don't know. I like how you can go through the walls of this guy, too. Of Jabu Jabu without really much of a struggle. Also, I love how Navi is like here to assist us. And then when on this, Parasitic Tentacle. It seems that the narrow part is its weak point. You need a particular item destroyed. Oh, it's probably before you start hitting it. She really doesn't like know what to do. And I love when she does that on a couple of enemies. I think she does that with Ganondorf too. And she's like, I'm not going to leave your side. And then she's like, I really don't know his weakness. It's like, okay. Thanks for your help, I guess, Navi. Oh, yeah, we used to... me and my friends used to take turns playing Wind Waker. All of them, you know? Whatever game we had at the time. Yeah, if you get the HD version, you get that quick sell, and it helps out a lot. And that should have taken care of the other thing up here that we needed to get through. But Wind Waker, honestly, it's kind of, in a way, one of those, like, I guess you could call cozy games, but it's really fun because of that. We're going to jump straight down here. Now, I want to get rid of this guy. One thing, I used to be like way more picky when I was younger about my files, and my friend had like came over and he had taken my file and was doing some stuff on it, and I remember getting upset about it. It's like, no, I want to do it myself. Especially that first playthrough. I like to always beat the first playthrough without like much help. There we go. I remember the first time I played Wind Waker, I would play... I played it on the demo. Yeah, the Collector's Edition had the demo on it, and I would... When I got the game, I got through that part so fast because I had played the demo so many freaking times. I mean, like, you know, I think the demo's 20 minutes long. Literally got through the demo so fast that I could... get through that part in such a quick amount of time. Loved that. But yeah, he did. I woke up and he was playing, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just like selling around, because it was Wind Waker. He's like, I'm just selling around. I was collecting some stuff. I'm like, no, let me do it. Like, don't save it. I will say that, like, I don't care so much about that to an extent now, but like my first playthrough, nah, my first playthrough, I definitely want like it to be me. You know what I'm saying? What is this? An octopus? Okay, thankfully we should have plenty of Deku sticks. And what's crazy is I'm found out against King Dodongo how strong a Deku stick really, really is. And it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous what the Deku stick can do. Okay. And I think I get him to turn the other way. I think I can. Like he just did. Because, well, shoot. I don't think running around does it for you, because it'll start moving right here. Yeah. I knew he was going to get me. Oh, shoot. Is he that slow? It's been a minute. I thought I locked on. I don't remember him running that slow. Come on. I like how you can see the outer walls. Oh, no, he didn't. Get him this time. Okay. One Deku stick hit. That is a mind-blowing. It's literally like as strong as the Master Sword, I think they said. I think I've seen online that it's like right under the Master Sword. Mind-blowing. I hate that I had to chase him forever. But we got it. We got him down. He's probably one of the best mini-bosses. Okay. Heck yeah. What's going on, Can the Man? We getting there. We're getting close to the end. I think we're going to make it to an adult tonight. I think so. I don't think it'll be too much longer. Oh, I hated these things. I have always hated these things. And then that guy's a nuisance. Oh, no. He hit me? Tears of the Kingdom. It's really hard to say because I fused things to everything. I'd say my favorite weapon is like any kind of broadsword. I really like just regular, like one-handed swords. Spears are cool. And then I'd pick two-handed weapons last. So really like a broadsword. Even the Master Sword is cool. With like a Lionel horn attached to it. Yeah. Throw a Lionel horn on it. I will say that, what is it, a silver? I think it's a silver Lizalfo. Get one of their horns, and it looks like the Grim Reaper. Looks like a scythe, however you say those. Have a good one, Can the Man. And I love those. Love those. They're really, really good. I think they look cool. Plus, they do a lot of damage. Oh, is it already the end? I thought I had a little bit more to go through than this, but I guess not. I'm okay with that. I've done so many challenges lately that I keep forgetting what I'm allowed to do. I did a challenge in Skyward Sword here a while back where I'm not allowed to collect any hearts. The only way I could heal myself was sitting or like resting or something. And I keep like wanting to avoid the hearts. I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna do that. And there we go. Let's save this mug because we are really close. The boss is right ahead. What's weird is you didn't have to get boss keys for the first 3 dungeons in this game. I guess really anything as a kid. I remember one time struggling with this. Just struggling. I couldn't get the right angle. Made it way more complicated than what it was. Oh, yeah, with the Seal Toy. I forgot about that. Heck yeah. I definitely like a spear. The reason I like single-handed weapons is just because I like to be able to have a shield out. Because I'll be getting hit way too much sometimes. Especially when I do some of these challenges, depending on what I'm doing. Now, I have really grown to like spears. You do so many hits with them in a flurry rush and anything. And if you get one with like 40, 50 damage, like God, you can do some damage with a spear. It's crazy what you can do with the spear. Because like if you go into a flurry rush with a two-handed sword, you get like, what, 4 hits in? If you do it with a spear, I swear you get up to like 12 hits. Like it's what it feels like anyway. But I forgot about the Seal Toy. Heck yeah. A lot of Gerudo weapons are also really, really good to like fuse. Because you get like that bonus or whatever. I hate this enemy. I don't think he's going to be super difficult though. I wish I'd known about the Deku sticks being so strong a long time ago, though. Because I would have used them way before now. Dang. I knew some of them were crazy. It's insane what that game allows. And that's why I think that Fuse will be always some kind of part. Because it's like... it's very similar in some ways to like being a blacksmith or something. And I feel like that's what a lot of Zelda fans have wanted. Like, oh, let's get a blacksmith in here. But it's not like the classic way of doing it. And Zelda and Nintendo never likes doing anything the normal way, you know? And so I really think that that's going to be a cool thing for the Zelda franchise moving forward. They're going to do stuff like that. I think instead of doing like a regular blacksmith thing, you know what I mean? Oh, I thought I got more time than that. Really? I didn't know that. I never did find too many Moldugas in Tears of the Kingdom. I think I fought one or two. It's crazy how many you see in that cutscene in the game, too. Alright, let's freeze him up. He's just going to start shooting at us. Come on. Oh, is there? I knew there wasn't a whole lot. It's such a rare one. Should be about to beat this guy. What does Navi say about him? Aim for its belly, protected by jellyfish. There it is. Not too bad of a fight. We beat the 3 dungeons as a child without ever pulling out a sword. That is what I am talking about. All the green goo laying out around everywhere. Heck yeah. Fun fact, they actually used to, I think it used to be red, if I'm not mistaken, in the original copy of the game. And to keep it rated E for everyone, they changed, I guess it's like equivalent to blood, changed it to green. They said, no, we can't have red blood spilling. Green blood? Pfft, no one gives a crap about that. I guess it's, you know, don't know too many people that bleed green. I don't think I need these. If they're just going to be 1 rupee, nah, not worried about it. Oh, there she is, being sassy. Look, she's mad at us. She's all mad, right? Has an attitude. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. She's kind of embarrassed. Ruby Pace Trust. And then now, just mad at us, right? Now she's in our face, in love with us. She's crazy. We all knew somebody, whether boy or girl, in high school like this, that was just this crazy. You know? 1 second they hated you, the next second they were doing everything they could to, you know, put a ring on it. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I want that spiritual stone. Nothing, really? You mean the spiritual stone of water, Azure Sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. The Princess Zora's engagement ring. Not every Zora has that, ma'am. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. I like how she can just manifest it, too. Nice. You obtain Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zora. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Alright. Don't tell my father. She's like, don't tell Dad that we're engaged. Like, we're 10 years old. Which she might be significantly younger because Zora's age. Let's not get into that. No. I mean, it's not Link, you know, it's her trying to push it, but kind of sketchy. We're going to go right here and get Farore's Wind real quick. Boom. Nice. Let's see if she's got pink hair too. I think they all do in this game. It's Majora's Mask that they change. I could be wrong though. I think she has green flames here. Yeah, she's got the pink hair. I think so. Is there a Zelda game where you can play with Zelda after you beat the game? They definitely should have done that. Welcome, Snot. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. Obviously, we're getting Echoes of Wisdom where you can play as Zelda, right? But there was plans to make it to where in Skyward Sword, you play through the game, and then once you beat it, you get to play through the portion that Zelda was in. There was plans for that. They show the cutscenes for that, some of the cutscenes that were planned for that, at the end. You get to see some of the parts that you didn't get to see in-game where she was traveling without you. But they didn't end up doing it, which would have been really, really cool if they would have done that. I also wish in this game that you got to, in the 7 years that is about to happen, that we're about to, like, sleep, Zelda, like, goes through all this training and becomes a Sheikah. And I wish that there was a game where you could play as that. Even if you got, like, skipped here and there, because, you know, I don't know how you would do 7 years, but if they did something, I think it could be really cool. Where she would learn a lot, maybe go through some dungeons herself. Heck yeah. We got Farore's Wisdom. Remember, you can use Farore's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside, okay? Alrighty. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. I do agree, though. They should have done that with Skyward Sword. I wish they would have done it with the remake. Or, not remake. HD. Alright. I think I just saved it. But just to make sure. What is going on, Kristen? We're just trying to beat Ocarina of Time without a sword right now. We've made it to, we're about to become adults, so. Adults, I guess I'm only one player. An adult. It is, it's fun. It's definitely been a little bit of a challenge, but it has. I will say this, so far, it's been easier than I thought it would be. Talk to her. Did my precious possession help you in your quest? I don't know what the king says. I don't think we ever, like, really go into deep talk. Oh, Snot. So you saved the princess, eh? I really appreciate it. No problem. Alright. Let's head to the castle. That way, we'll be ready for the Forest Temple next stream. Heck yeah. This stream's going pretty well so far. I do like how even though a lot of the designs are repeated in not Ocarina of Time, Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, that like the Zora aren't all copy and paste, you know. Really, they don't suffer from it as much as some of the other races in those games, because you have like black ones, gray ones, white ones, not white ones. I don't think there's any white ones. Purple. I want to say there might. I know there's the blue and the red, but you got like the different ones, and I think it helps differentiate things. The Gorons definitely suffer from it a little bit, but there's enough like individual characters that it helps in the newer games to separate them a little bit, and everyone's not a copy paste, you know. What's going on? We are back. Here we go. We're going to the castle now. We get to see that little cool scene that Link was dreaming about earlier on in the game. And we get to see him not only... I wonder what Sari would say right now. I think she says something like she's not feeling good. And I love how like she gave us this ocarina, this fairy ocarina. She is just, you know, our friend, our childhood friend. And in a second, we just toss it. Something bad is happening at the castle. Yes. I don't know what it is. I have this feeling of dread. The castle. Yes, something bad is happening at the castle. Do you want to talk to... Sorry, again. No. The ice melting. That was a good one. That one, like, popped back up on my feed again today, too. I like how, like, no matter where the sun is at, this is always... like set for the storm, the night, you know. Here we go. Our childhood is almost over in this game. Our youth is almost gone. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I do wish Impa, I wish Sheik played a little bit more of a role in this game than she did. Just popping up every once in a while, teaches a song, then she's going, you know? That's a great question. She threw that ocarina. Hey, I appreciate that. Have a good meal. I'll look at him with his fancy green earrings. And his eyebrows connect to his hair, which is insane. Okay, heck yeah. We may, because we probably won't play much after I become an adult. I'm going to show you guys a glitch, though. That's going to be fun. But, if I'm not here, I'll see you on the next one, okay? You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me. Oh, you ain't got to do that. I definitely, I got to wake up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. Or I probably would stick around a little bit longer. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. I think there was a purposeful resemblance. I don't think he was the same entity necessarily, but I think there was a purposeful resemblance. Because, like, Ganondorf himself is, like, Demise reincarnated, basically. You want a piece of me. Very funny. I like your attitude. Should have finished me right here, dude. He should have finished me off, a 10-year-old, right in front of him, right here. He wasn't smart enough to. And Link wasn't smart enough to hold up his shield for some reason. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. And then as he leaves, the clouds, they gone. We ain't worried about it no more. Look at Link. I love this zoom up. Because, like, there's not a whole lot of emotion on his face, you know? I love it. I don't know. You know? He could have taken a book from Anakin Skywalker real quick. Alright, let's go right there. And we're going to get rid of our fairy ocarina that our best friend gave us growing up. Get rid of that. Who needs that? No, we got the Ocarina of Time now. I don't know what happens to it. No one really knows. No one ever finds out. Maybe it's somewhere hidden in the inventory, but it's gone. Snot, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I like how she's able to, like, instill a little story to us in this ocarina. This ocarina's got some power. Snot, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. So she knew about it a little bit ahead of time. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. So this will be the last of the regular songs except for the Song of Storms, I think. Which I don't think we can technically get until we're an adult. I don't think. Everything else will be a warp song. Oh? I guess I teleported there or something. Then I'll be back outside the castle. You've learned the Song of Time. Oh, yeah? They're both great songs. Play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. What she doesn't know is we're about to give bro part of the Triforce. Oh, Navi's just smacking us. For no reason. She's just rude sometimes. What's crazy is... I think it was Zeltic talk about this. If you guys know who Zeltic is, he does like lots of really, really cool theories. I think he just got up to 800,000 subscribers, which is crazy. It's really cool for him. But everything's like normal here in town, right? And I think there was a plan for once Ganondorf left to have like this big chaotic scene in here. But everything's normal. Except if you go in this back alley, and I don't know if the developers just forgot about it or left it on purpose. If you go back here, you meet a soldier that's not normally here. You speak to him. He says, "Ugh, are you the boy from the forest? I've finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time." Now, it's possible that they left it here on purpose, but nothing else is, like, demolished here like this, right? And dude just croaks. Right there. He's not moving anymore. Dude's gone. And I think if you come back later, he is, like, still, like, he's not there no more. His body, like, doesn't stay there, but he's just not there no more. Crazy stuff. We're not going to worry about the Happy Mask Salesman right now. Yeah, it's really, really cool. And I think Zeltic was the one that showed me that. Or it's not like he like personally showed me. I wish I knew Zeltic. That'd be cool. But I seen him talk about it first. Temple of Time. I love also how Twilight Princess has the Temple of Time like almost replicated exactly. It's so cool. I wish there was a light temple in this game. All right. We're about to go pull the Master Sword. Now, obviously, getting the Master Sword is equivalent to getting the Kokiri Sword, but we're not using it, you know. We're not going to use the sword. We'll just have it in our possession. We need it to travel to the future and progress the game. So when these like enter here, so like you got like Furore, Den, and Nehru, that starts glowing. So did they like technically possess each a piece of the Triforce, or did they like activate it, or what? I don't know. It's very, very interesting to me. Game saved. And here be the Master Sword. Oh, we get to meet Sheik here in a second, too. Snot. Isn't that... Oh, Navi the Fairy. It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword. Dun, dun, dun! All right. Here we go. Okay, heck yeah. Thanks for being here. Good night. I'll be back next Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Also, for anybody who is here and you're new, please feel free to like and subscribe. Definitely helps out a lot. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers. Once I do, I will show you guys how to fold a towel, because you're doing it wrong. All right? You have led me to the gate of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Yeah, we basically just, like, let Ganondorf... Like, if we didn't do anything we did, Ganondorf would have been stuck. He still would have, like, obviously taken over the castle and done some things, but I guess we were able to go back in time and warn him at the end of the game, and for some reason he believed the fairy boy, but didn't believe Zelda and everything else, or something like that. The king. Heck yeah, turn on the notifications. That'll definitely help out a lot. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Like, everybody in my chat, like, helps with all this stuff, too, and I appreciate that. Here is Rauru. And I really wonder if there's some connection to him and the Rauru in Tears of the Kingdom. I think the developers talked a little bit about it, but I can't remember what they said. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. So this is the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganon's evil forces. I wish we could travel it, though, and, like, fight in it. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. Snot, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Boy's older. Yeah, I'll be in stream soon. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. I find it interesting because I doubt my bone density and muscle mass has really increased being asleep for 7 years. Also, I have the brain of a child, but, you know, we'll look past those things. Do you understand your destiny? Yes. Maybe I've been training while asleep or something. I just don't remember anything, you know, never woke up. But remember, though you open the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power, he became the King of Evil. That's true, too. There's lots of issues, but, you know, I don't know, maybe the sage, maybe Rauru helped him train in his sleep. He was, like, in a slumber state, kind of like in Breath of the Wild, but, who knows how it works out. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. I don't know. That'd probably be a long dream, too. And, like, you'd wake up and just be so confused. So confused. The hero of time chosen by the Master Sword. I'd be, like, freaking out. Like, I just lost 7 years of my life. Keep my spirit with you. And find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. He gives us the light medallion, which is fantastic. You know, the medallions actually, I think, once served like a little bit more of a purpose than just obtaining them to give a connection to the sages. I think they gave you like special powers at one point, but they took that out. He'd been 100 years. Whole place completely decimated. Everyone he knew is basically dead except for Impa and a couple others, and he don't remember them. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Which Rauru there is actually the owl that helps aid us in the beginning of the game. But I don't know why he doesn't like warn us to not help. Maybe he didn't know. Because Zelda technically is like the leader of sages, I believe. That is true. At least he was clothed, not just in his boxers. We're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I hate that I just got the boomerang and I can't use it no more too. Also, Navi was there too, so was Navi just asleep for 7 years? Chic! And bro's already pulling the sword, right? But we're not using it. Cutscene doesn't count. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. We have to actually use the sword. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell on the 5 temples. One in the deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside the goddess of the sand. Who knows? He's probably had some deep, long dreams. Dreamed about everything. He might have the secret to... Maybe that's why he is so capable, is he learned so much in the dreams. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples, passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical master sword, you recall, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice, but you must look for the 5 sages and awaken 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the 4th temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. What if he had a nightmare? Might be a long nightmare. Hopefully it wasn't just one continuous nightmare. I had like a little bit of good in there, hopefully. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Snot? I got you, Sheik. Okay, we're putting that away because we're not using it, right? That is something that the game automatically did. And so, we ain't got to worry about that. We did not manually use the sword, so we're not using the sword. All right, let's run out. And basically, what we're going to do real quick is I want to show y'all the glitch. That's what I'm saying. As long as it's not manually used, I think we're good. It's not me using the sword. The game was like, oh, well, we're going to make this scene cool. So, basically, this is pretty much where we're going to end the night, but I'm going to show y'all this real quick. So, how we're going to avoid it, right? So, as a kid, one thing we did a lot was we used the Deku sticks, right? That's what we fought a lot with. And it has really close to the same amount of damage as the Master Sword. But we can't use these grayed out items anymore. We have these items. This is really the bombs and dense fire is all I have that can do damage. There is the Megaton Hammer, which I don't get until the Fire Temple. It's not far away, but we'd have to do a little bit to get there. So what's cool is there's this glitch. And it does some really neat things. So if I go over the Deku stick, and I go to this screen, and this is frame perfect. I have to hit it on frame 15. Okay, let's see. I practiced it earlier today. If I go back and hit it right on the right frame, I was a little early. What it did was it equipped Dense Fire. What I'm trying to do is trick the game into thinking I'm equipping Dense Fire. But it actually equips the Deku stick. Right there. Boom. Frame perfect. We got it. I practiced a few times a day, so now I'm down to like every 4 or 5 times I can get it. So there's the Deku stick, right? You aren't supposed to be able to use it as a child or as an adult. You can. You can use, I think, most weapons. Now, the slingshot and the bow and arrow, once you get those, you could still use a slingshot, but for some reason, as an adult, when you use the slingshot, it shoots arrows. When you shoot the bow, it uses, as a kid, if you get out the bow, it'll shoot the Deku seeds. Not a big deal, either way. But you can use them, right? And so there we are. And here's what's funny, is you're not supposed to be able to do this, right? Like the game doesn't super like it. So you see all the stuff like the heart gauges, my magic gauge, and you see all the items up on the top right in the Master Sword. You see those trees right there? If I pull out a Deku stick, all of that stuff disappears. It's all gone. And the game doesn't love it, as you can tell, and it might crash. That might happen some, okay? But I think that we can get through the game like this. Earlier today, that's the first time it's crashed on me. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to do it. If we have to, we will, we'll figure out, another way. We'll go with the Megaton Hammer if we have to. But that's kind of what we're doing. I'm hoping, I think I saved after we got... Where's it at? Let's go back. Where did it take us to? What did it, not accept? We don't even have the boomerang. Oh, shoot. That'll be all right. We'll figure it out. I can't believe that it took that away. It took away dense... No, it didn't. Dang! It crashed the game. That's okay. We'll figure it out next week, I guess. Huh. Have we even went to Zora's Domain yet? Yeah. No. Kakariko Village. Dang. Even though I saved it. I wonder if it's because... I bet that is why the guy exited the game. So if I save, exit, go back to the main menu, come back in, I seen a guy do that. And I was like, why does he keep doing that? So that's probably what just happened. We might have to redo the water temple, right? Because I think what happened was I used... Do we have the other... No. We'll have to redo the water on Monday. That's okay. That's amazing. That's hilarious that happened. Here's the thing, though. We're all good. We'll just redo it Monday. It's a quick one. and then I'll know to exit next time. But that's kind of the plan. And I'll also make sure that that is not going to continuously do that every time. But I will say earlier, even though the game didn't crash, it didn't love it, but it didn't crash on me. Every time I exited out, it kept everything. So I think that's what I need to do is I need to save it and then exit out and come back in, right? But that's what we're going to do, guys. Dang, we made it to adults tonight, and then we lost it. Crying shame. We'll get it back Monday, though. That's an easy fix. And even if we have to, we can go get the Megaton Hammer. Not super difficult to get the Megaton Hammer. It just makes it easier to use the Deku Sticks, if we can. Heck yeah. Well, this is the end of the stream anyway, so appreciate you guys. Love all you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. If you liked, please hit the like. Hit the subscribe. We'll go through the water temple again on Monday. Should be a pretty quick little run. We'll exit out, come back in, and see if the game even crashes. And hopefully everything will be good. Appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and week. Share this, like it, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys, and hope you guys have a great rest of your week.